Good morning. I know it's very early and most of us we watch this as a replay. So why Garri? Why Garri, and why did we adopt this method that we use? That is the local method that we use. Why did we use this? So good morning from Nasarawa. Good morning from Nasarawa. I'm in a small community, my community, called Danka Seriki. It's in Lafayette North Development Area, just by the outskirts of the town. Okay, and this is where we have Odis Ranch. This is where Odis Ranch is situated. So why this local mode of processing our Garri? Why not buy machines and all that? The truth about it is that, one, we do not have the money. We do not have the money, and we do not have the market. When some of us want to start a business, we sometimes want to start on a very high note. Packaging and branding is very nice. Packaging and branding is very okay because it helps you to hey, hello. It helps you to the perception of your brand makes more sense when you have a good marketing strategy, when you have a good branding strategy, okay? But sometimes you also need to understand what you are going into and what you hope to achieve. Now, for the Garri business, from the go, our objective was clear. Our objective was that we wanted to produce Garri so that you can have the byproduct, which is the seemly waste from it, that is the cassava peel, and some other waste that come from Garri, like the starch. We can use it to feed our livestock. That's the cow, the goats, the pigs, and the other livestock that we use this for. So that was the objective. The objective was to, create something that is gonna give us profit, but on the other hand, also reduce the cost of other departments in the farm. And that is why we went for Garri processing. We will still do many other things with cassava, because cassava constitutes about 70% of the feed formulation that we use here at the farm. So we are going to be doing other things with cassava, such as cassava bread, such as instant fufu, and many other things, products that we can get with cassava. So we are going to be doing a lot of things with cassava. And because of this, we have mapped out strategy, and we are looking at also a partnership with the CBN under NISA and other agency to see how we can empower my community, the women and men, hardworking farmers here, to farm more cassava. Already we have a lot of cassava, and one of the biggest factory of cassava in this whole North Central is located just about 10 minutes from the ranch here, and it's owned by the Chinese, so it's located here. Their choice of site should tell you that this is a cassava producing community. And because we have a lot of cassava in my community, I'll be doing my best to see that we still benefit by processing this cassava. We would not just sell this cassava as raw product to people and then remain poor, okay? We are still going to be finding way to process this cassava that we have in my community so that we can also benefit. We benefit when we are planting it. We also benefit when we are processing it. So this way, we are going to reduce poverty in my community. So that is what we hope to achieve. So the choice of doing this way is because we want to play at cottage level. At this level, we don't want to brand. We don't want to brand and write, oh, this Garri in bags and all that. No, we are playing at cottage level for now. So if in future we decide to, do something, upgrade this, it will make more sense when we decide to upgrade this. But we cannot just do it on our own. We need partnership from the government. We need partnership from a relevant agency and concerned organizations so that we can be able to move this to the level that we make more, touch sense. But for now, we're not going to be complaining. We're not going to be saying we need XYZ machines. We're not going to be doing that. For now, we are going to be playing at the level that we can afford to play, and that is cottage level. If you look here, you see that we are still using the local jack. This is the local jack. The only difference here is that our environment is neater. That's the only difference here, and we are trying all our best to avoid sand to enter the Garri. That's why it's in a fenced region, and the areas are we're gonna be, you see, these are the ones that have been jacked already. Now this is the machine. It's stainless. The machine is stainless. Okay, this is not the best machine. Okay, it's not the best machine, but it's better than all the other machine we have in Lafia here. It's better. I think the one that is bigger, that is better than this, is the one that the government just brought, and we have not started using it. It's not, they didn't bring it to us, they bring it to the place, one other area this side, that they also produce and process cassava. So for now, this is what we can afford to do in our own small way for now. But we are still going to be looking at partnership. We are still going to be looking at partnership so that we will be able to, and this partnership, we are looking at relevant organizations that will be able to boost this to a better way. This is not the best way to do it. This is actually not the best way, but this is what we can afford. This is what we can afford for now. It's not the best way, but this is what we can afford. So it's a good morning from Odis. Again, I bring you greetings from Duncan Seriki, a small community here in Nasarawa State. And this is Nigeria, and we are not going to be complaining. We are going to be doing these things the way we can, and then we are going to be upgrading as we move on. As we move on, we are going to be upgrading to the global standard. But for now, this is what we can afford. So this is good money, and do have a fruitful day, just as I promised to have to. Let's get to work. We have a continent to build. Bye.